Lake Erie, home to many living organisms, fresh water, and outdoor recreation for many residents in the area, has been subjected to very high levels of algal growth, called algal blooms. These harmful algal blooms have become very problematic in the area, and this is the reason because it takes oxygen out of the water and creates dead zones. These dead zones are extremely harmful for all lake plant and animal life, including many of the native fishes that are from the region. The nutrients become pollutants for the fresh water that raise costs for water treatment for residents in the area, especially it's a problem during the summer. Additionally, there have been links to acid rain due to evaporated nutrients that create a chemical process in the atmosphere that results in the creation of acid rain, which is extremely detrimental for areas around the region and further.
Our research question is, what causes these algal blooms and what can we do to prevent or mitigate them? To research this issue, we referred to the Journal of Soil and Water Conservation, Journal of Harmful Algae, and the EPA. We found nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen create these algal blooms. These nutrients, paired with sunlight and the stagnant water of Lake Erie, stimulates growth through the process of photosynthesis. How did these nutrients get there? Our research showed that the agricultural industry is a huge contributor to these nutrients getting output into Lake Erie. Fertilizers most of these farmers use contain high levels of phosphorus and nitrogen, which end up finding their way in Lake Erie by runoff. Runoff occurs when high levels of precipitation absorb these nutrients and then wash them over the ground into waterways that lead to Lake Erie. There is no single reason why nutrients are used heavily by farmers. Here's a list of many reasons. To find out more, please refer to algalbloomlakeerie.weebly.com.
In order to mitigate this issue, politicians, farmers, environmental activists, and all stakeholders need to come together. Farming is a vital industry, but there has to be some regulations in order to use less synthetic fertilizer that create harmful runoff. One idea is a tax on fertilizers. This would incentivize farmers to use less of it and in smarter ways. The good news is, exciting new steps are being taken to mitigate this issue. Understanding the problem and having empirical evidence to back it up are the first step before installing regulations. In 2017, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration planted robotic labs in Lake Erie that test and collect water. This exciting development will help track dead zones and toxins in the water. The conclusion to this report is simple. Lake Erie is part of the Great Lakes and provides vital habitat for many ecosystems and for humans. The issue of harmful algal blooms has been around for a long time and continues to be an issue. If things don't seem to change, environmental issues surrounding this will continue to grow. Though this is a big and widespread issue, it is very important to know that each and every one of you that are watching this video can contribute. Learning more about this issue and spreading the word is very vital in keeping this issue relevant and around the media. The more this issue is talked about, the increased likelihood that something is going to be done about it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This issue is expansive and has a lot of details, so please refer to the link to learn more about this.